The Biden administration is proposing to block half of current gas range stove models. They don't have the authority to do it, and we're going to get into that. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we're the antidote to the daily onslaught of radical woke Marxist propaganda, kind of like this story in the Epoch Times. So, a new regulation proposed by the Department of Energy would block half the current gas stove models from the market. Folks, this is not going to be a story about the Epoch Times reporting on gas stoves, okay? This is about how the federal government usurps powers they don't have from the states that do have them and rules your life like you're a serf, okay? And they're the monarchy, all right? They don't have the authority to do something like this. I don't give a damn how many judges or university professors in constitutional law tell you they do. It's very simple. You go to Article 1, Section 8 of the U.S. Constitution, and you read the 18 enumerated powers. Okay? If it's not listed in there, which appliances are, I can guarantee you are not listed in there, or any abstraction of, well, you know, the Commerce Clause. And all. No, none of that applies here. Okay? This is a state issue. This is not a federal issue. And it's still, the 18 enumerated powers still apply today. So the only powers the federal government has are the 18 enumerated powers and any powers in amendments. The amendments are when the federal government does not have the power to do something it wants to do, and it goes and it asks the states for that power. And if the states say yes, then they ratify the amendment, and then the states no longer have that power and the federal government has it. But today we have a runaway government of evil, stupid people. And I call them evil because that's what they are. When you steal something, you are evil. And they are stealing powers from you because you are the states. The states and the people respectively is how the founders thought of it. Okay? And when the federal government just comes along and snatches the power away from you, you know, the 10th Amendment says that any powers that are not listed in the Constitution, they belong to the states. And they meant, because we know this from the notes from when they debated and ratified, okay? They meant even powers that are not yet thought up. Okay, so they're evil that way. They're stupid because they don't read the Constitution. They don't know what I just told you. I mean, how could you be 30 years in Congress and not know that you don't have the power to do things like this on gas top stoves, or that you don't have the power to codify abortion law? I mean, what are you doing in Congress? And why are people electing these morons? And if they do know it, that they don't have the power, but they do it anyway, then we're back to evil. So my point is, the more that we allow the federal government to get away with stealing powers they don't have, then the less power you're going to have. And think about what they've done already. I mean, folks, I am not kidding. About 95% of what the federal government does, they do not have the authority to do it. Just look it up. Look it up yourself. See what powers they have. 18 in Article 1, Section 8, and then look at the amendments. They don't have, and what they do is they try to bullshit you with flowery legal tone language, saying, well, you know, the Commerce Clause says that we're allowed to get in there and get right into your business. No, it doesn't. Okay, there's things that they lie about. They constantly lie because they're evil. A lot of Republicans are that way as well. So I guess if you want to take anything away from it, I guess my point is, know who you're voting for. Know that the people that you're voting for understand this. And because we have to devolve power back to the states, we have to do it, folks, or we're falling apart. And I firmly believe that if we try to devolve ourselves back to the original Constitution, the way that we run government, I think that 95% of our problems will just go away in time. All right, so that's it. Thanks a lot. Thanks for spending time with us. We'll see you in the next one.